Well, we're finally here. Marta, Tenebrae, thank you for all you've done.
Emil.
Don't talk like this is the end. We're not giving up on you yet.
Yeah, you're right. Lloyd, everyone, I want to thank you as well.
Come on, cut the formalities. It's time. Let's give this everything we've got.
We shall be right there beside you.
I won't hold back, even if we are fighting a half-elf.
We've come this far after all. We must see our task through to the end.
Richter may have his reasons, but nothing justifies turning this world into a demonic realm.
We worked so hard to regenerate this world. We have to protect it.
Right. We can't break our promise to Martel.
This is a fight to reclaim your identity, too. Give him a show he won't forget.
Everyone, let's go!
Hey, Emil, I think we're pretty strong now.
Yeah, I think I figured out a fighting style that suits me, but I've still got a lot to learn.
I guess once you think you're the best, that's when you stop improving. But you're only going to get stronger. I'm sure of it.
You too.
Yeah, so let's get to it. Hey, Emil, I think we're pretty strong now.
I guess. I think we're stronger than we were before, but there's always room for improvement.
Modest as always. I think you'll just keep getting stronger. The sky's the limit.
And you'll get stronger right along with me. We can do it, as long as we stick together.
Right. Together forever.
Right. I can't believe the time's finally come.
What is it, Emil?
Counting this last fight, we fought 500 battles.
Really? That's incredible.
Well, we've still got plenty of fighting left to do.
I can't believe you've actually kept track this entire time. You're amazing.
Oh, that's what you meant.
What's with the sigh?
That's the 10th time we've had to run from a fight. Isn't that sort of pathetic?
Huh, I guess it has been 10.
That doesn't bother you at all?
He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day, right? Sometimes retreating is the best strategy. Not that you'll ever get away from me, though.
What? Right on! That was our 50th!
Our 50th what?
Our 50th escape from battle. Remember what you said? About how retreating is sometimes the best strategy. So I've been keeping track.
Well, yeah, but it's not exactly something to be proud of. I'm kind of disappointed in you.
Huh? Why?
You know what? That makes 10 successful packs in a row. Doesn't that make you proud?
I didn't really try to form pacts. I've just been hoping to befriend the monsters. And so far it's worked out.
Befriend them? Yeah, I guess you're right. After all, they do help out and fight beside us. Let's keep on making more friends.
Right. Another pack that didn't work out. I wonder what we're doing wrong.
Maybe we're not putting enough love into it.
Love?
Sure, monsters are living things too. If we approach them with love in our hearts, it's bound to work out.
Oh yeah, maybe you're right.
So you want to practice by making a pact of love with me?
What? We failed again.
Don't give up. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Try again?
That's right. Try again. Say it with me now.
Try again. Okay, I know we'll catch something next time.
You've really got a gift. You're a natural fisherman.
I am?
Come on, that was your 101st successful fishing attempt.
Actually, I think it was number 100.
Don't forget, your first catch was me. Don't ever throw me back, okay?
Nether Trader? Never heard of it.
Could it be?
What?
In the Age of Darkness, the fell god Nether gained this legendary weapon when he sold his soul to the demons in exchange for eternal youth.
What? That's horrible. I don't want a weapon like that.
Just kidding.
Come on, don't scare me like that.
Oh, that was a lie.
Wait, which part was a lie?
Kismet, come to Mama.
Could it be?
What?
In the Age of Darkness, the bride of the fell god Nether took up this weapon to quell her husband's rage.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I was never really a big history buff. I'm just thrilled to have found something so rare.
To quell him, she offered up her life to heaven and... Oh, fine, never mind. Simply splendid!
What is?
That monster you just made a pact with is a very rare specimen.
Really?
Way to go, Emil!
Yes, to come across such an exceptional creature in all this wide world, our luck is most astounding indeed.
Oh, you were talking about our luck.
Sweet! I can't believe we've befriended 3 different kinds of super rare monsters. Emil, I'm speechless.
You're making me blush.
No, this is truly a remarkable achievement. These 3 monsters are known as the Joyous Trinity. It is said that those who meet all 3 will enjoy happiness for the rest of their days.
Joyous Trinity, huh? That's kind of a weird name.
So, what form does this happiness actually take?
Why, the sublime satisfaction of having met the world's 3 rarest monsters.
Oh.
What is it, Marta?
Be honest now. You hate me, don't you?
Where did that come from?
Well, it's been a long time since you've let me fight alongside you. Or maybe it's just that I'm weak and useless.
That's not it at all. You're my secret weapon. I'm just saving you for the right time. And also, I mean, you're a girl, so I figured you wouldn't want to end up with a bunch of battle scars.
You're right. I've got to keep my skin silky smooth and blemish-free for you.
What? Huh? Does this world really need me? That's 20 battles they fought without me. Maybe I just don't have a place here.
What's with all the muttering? There's no one more important to me than you.
But not when it comes to fighting.
I don't know what I'd do if someone else saw you fighting and fell in love with you.
Huh?
I'm going to keep you safely tucked away and out of sight until our wedding day.
Does that mean I'm your prisoner?
Quite the lazy bones, aren't we, Emil?
Where'd that come from? People usually say I try hard to be an overachiever, that I worry about every detail. I was always getting teased.
Don't worry, I love overachievers.
I'm not sure that describes Emil. He's still using the same title he had when we first met him.
Well, yeah, but changing seems like too much work.
Oh my, yes, truly a grueling ordeal.
Well, it's just... Hey, stop teasing me. Okay, fine. Yes, it's too much work.
Don't worry, Emil. I love underachievers.
Marta.
So, Emil, would you consider yourself stubborn?
Okay, that was random. No, not really.
You have to admit, though, you've had that same weapon equipped for a pretty long time. There's plenty of other weapons. Why not try something different for a change?
I guess I like the feel of a weapon I've gotten used to. It's easier to fight with. It's not stubbornness, it's dedication.
What if you had a favorite pair of shoes you wore every day, and I said, why not try a different pair and spice up your wardrobe?
Yeah, but why stop wearing whatever shoes that make you feel comfortable?
Yep, you're stubborn, all right.
What's so wrong with being a little stubborn?
Nothing. I was just thinking it'll be tough once we're married, that's all.
Wow, Marta. Every time I look, you've got a new weapon.
Well, there are so many different kinds. If I don't try them all, how will I know which one suits me best?
I guess you've got a point. Is that how you pick your boyfriends, too?
How can you say that? You're the only one for me. I've got no interest in other boys. So don't go losing interest in me either, okay?
Hey, Marta, you've been using the same equipment for a while now. You really like it that much?
I'm more loyal than you might think. To my equipment, and to you too.
Huh? When did this become about me?
Oh my.
What is it, Tenebrae?
A quick tally of the monsters you have befriended indicates that we have all that we can manage.
But how? You share a bond with all the dark elemental monsters in the world, right? And we definitely don't have all of them.
While Lord Ratatosk continues his slumber, my powers cannot reach their full potential. I'm afraid this is my limit.
So what should we do?
I don't know. There are still some types of monsters we haven't befriended yet, right?
Yes, and as you add these monsters to your roster, strength will return to the Centurions that share their elements, which should also increase Lord Ratatosk's power within you.
So to befriend new monsters, we'll have to set some free.
I'll miss them, but I guess we don't have a choice.
Congratulations! Emil, Lady Marta, you've done it!
What have we done, Tenebrae?
You have discovered and made pacts with all possible monsters.
Really?
Yes. Befriending any more monsters than this will not be possible while Lord Ratatosk remains dormant.
We did it! We caught them all!
Wow, we finally befriended all the monsters. What a milestone. I can remember each and every one.
Okay, then. What was the 128th monster you befriended?
It's just hard to think straight because I'm so emotional right now.
Right. You have now befriended 10 monsters.
It's getting quite lively.
Yeah! let's see how many more we can get.
You have now befriended 25 monsters.
It's sort of sad.
What's wrong? Aren't you happy? 25 monsters isn't bad.
Yeah, but this means I have more monster friends than human ones.
That is rather...
Yeah, okay, that's sad.
You have now befriended 100 monsters. Well done.
With this many, we could open a 3-ring monster circus. We'll have to start teaching them tricks in our spare time.
Marta, you sound serious about this.
We'll start by practicing with an illusion where I, the fantabulous Marta, appear to be devoured whole by a ferocious beast.
Enough already.
Excellent! You have now befriended 200 monsters.
200.
What's wrong? That's 200 monsters we got. Isn't that exciting?
That's also the exact number of times I've confessed my love to a boy, only to be told I'm too serious.
Oh, wow.
That is a seriously high number. Excellent! There's something I've been meaning to ask. Why do you consistently battle using the same monster companions?
I guess I just feel like they work well together. It seems to be working, so I figured I shouldn't fix what wasn't broken.
You're pretty conservative. It's manly, in a way, but maybe a little old-fashioned.
You think so?
Oh, I quite disagree. Emile is the quintessential hip young fella.
Did he just say fella?
Yes? What do you want?
Nothing.
Then what are you staring at me for?
I was just thinking. We haven't traveled together like this for a while.
So?
I mean, never mind. Whew.
Emile, don't touch the walls!
Huh?
These ancient ruins are often rigged with booby traps. Just pay attention and don't do anything stupid.
I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
I heard you the first time.
I'm sorry. You really seem to know a lot about these ruins. Are you an archaeologist or something like that?
I believe I told you I was in the Vanguard.
Oh yeah, right.
A long time ago, I did some work involving ruins. That's why I know what I know. That's all.
Thank you.
What?
I'm just happy you answered one of my questions.
It must have just slipped out.
I'd love to hear more about...
I have nothing else to say.
Oh, okay.
Looks like your fighting skills have come a long way.
You taught me everything I know.
That was only when we first met.
But that was enough for me to learn the basics of battle. I consider you my mentor.
Would you say the same when I kill Marta?
Well...
Don't grow too fond of me. I'm your enemy.
Right.
I'm sorry for using you as a guide, even though I insist we're enemies. What's with that face?
Nothing, it's just... I don't think I've ever heard you apologize before.
I suppose that's true. I can't recall apologizing to anyone but you recently.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Wow, I guess you really are perfect. I hope I can be like that someday.
I meant that as a joke. There are herbs all over the place.
Do you dislike herbs?
No, I quite enjoy them, actually.
Oh, okay then. I'll try to like them too.
There's no need to match my taste. There's nothing I despise more than someone with no individuality.
Oh, then I'll go on hating herbs.
Emile, that's exactly what he's talking about.
Oh.
What do you intend, leading Emile out here?
I just needed someone to show me the way.
Emile is not him, you know.
I am well aware of that.
Are you? I see the hesitation in your eyes when you look at him.
Emile is Emile.
Yes, that is correct.
Hey, don't you train?
Not really. I enter Ratatosk mode when I fight, so...
Stop depending on that. Fight with your own strength.
But I can't.
Yes, you can. Learn to defend yourself at a moment's notice. Don't get cocky just because you've got a special power.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry, that was too harsh. Look, I'll teach you how to fight, so stop looking so pitiful.
Okay, thank you. Richter, you're a half-elf, right?
You couldn't tell? Only elves and half-elves can use magic. Everyone knows that.
I've never been clear on those things.
No half-elf is free from discrimination. Well, not until recently. We've been replaced by a new breed of outcast.
The Silveranti.
Exactly. And the ranks of the disenfranchised will only grow. People are made to fight. With the rise of every new country, new outcasts are born. Before long, the outcast may become the majority, and perhaps discrimination will subside.
Is that the only way for discrimination to end?
I never said it would end entirely, only that it may lose some of its intensity. But even that would be an improvement.
You could be a half-elf or anything else for that matter, and I'd like you just the same.
How can you say that?
Uh-huh.
Never mind.
Richter, should I put this on?
What is that?
It's the mask Lloyd was wearing. It should hide my face a bit. That way looking at me wouldn't bring up any painful memories, right?
Don't be ridiculous. You are Emil, not Aster. The two of you only share a resemblance.
But...
That's how it has to be, or I'll curse this fate.
Richter...
Tenebrae, I'd like to ask you something.
I have nothing to say to you.
Who is Emil?
Emil is himself. Emil Castagnier, a young man who looks up to you, despite your faults. Nothing more.
I know you're hiding something.
I speak the truth. It is you whom I would ask to please not confuse Emil with a certain someone you know.
I've done no such thing. I only pray that my suspicions are wrong. If they aren't, my hatred will be even stronger.
Wow, looks delicious. You're a good cook.
I wouldn't say good. Probably about average.
Don't be so modest. This is really tasty.
Thanks. I had to help out in the kitchen at home. Guess I must have picked up a few things along the way.
I must say, you humans do eat the most peculiar things.
Well, what do you usually eat, Tenebrae?
I absorb mana naturally, so I have no need to consume food. We Centurions are highly refined life forms, after all.
Huh. Not being able to eat would be no fun at all.
I agree.
Here, eat.
Did you make this?
Yeah. Something wrong?
No, it just looks a bit different.
I believe rough might be the word you're looking for. You always did things like carve the apples into rabbit shapes or shave carrots into flower petals.
Who the hell bothers with stuff like that?
But, I mean, is this edible?
I'll throw it out if you don't want it.
No, sorry. I'm going to eat it. Huh? It tastes just as good as the food you usually make.
My. Though comparable in appearance to the disturbing products of Lady Marta's cooking, it would seem the flavor is perfectly fine.
Hey, watch it! Here, Emil. Try my homemade cooking.
What? You want me to eat this?
You're so mean. I poured my heart into this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It might not look like much, but it tastes great. Try it.
Okay. Here goes.
Well, Daddy always said he loved my cooking. Emil?
He appears to have fainted. I must say, your cooking has truly come a long way.
How can you tell when you don't eat?
Anybody could tell by looking at it. Just look at this turnip you carved in the shape of a dove.
Once I get going, I can't help myself.
And this turtle is made from a pumpkin. It's a veritable work of art.
Your cooking has come a long way, Marta.
That makes it sound like I used to be terrible.
I mean...
Okay, so I was pretty awful. Sorry about that.
But you've really worked hard at it. How did you improve so much?
I was hoping you'd ask. I came up with a foolproof method. I taste test my food as I make it. Once I figured that out, my cooking got a lot better.
You hadn't been tasting it until now?
Emil, food's ready.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead and eat it if you can.
That sounds pretty ominous. It looks normal enough, though. Let me give it a try. Mom, wait for me. I'll be joining you shortly.
I was afraid of that. This is the first time I've ever cooked.
Food's ready.
Is that?
Dark stew surprise?
Hooray! It's Dwarven Potluck Surprise.
I've missed this. This was one of Dirk's specialties.
Yeah, this time the prize is a bracelet I made.
I'm gonna find it.
This is food, right?
Okay, it's finally ready.
Wow, it's so cute!
I thought I'd make a fruitcake. There's also a fruit salad, some fruit juice, and...
Do you have anything with a little more substance?
Oh, sorry. What would you like?
I don't know, maybe a steak or something?
Okay, leave it to me. 1 apple steak coming right up.
On second thought, this would be fine.
I thought the two of you must be getting hungry, so I decided to put together a meal. Here you are.
Wow.
What exactly is this?
Oh, right. I almost forgot to explain. These are rice-stuffed lemons. You know how sushi rice can taste so good you sometimes forget how much you've eaten? Well, I thought I'd try to create that same addictive quality in a more ordinary, everyday rice dish. I started by emptying out some lemons, then filled them with rice and cooked them just like that. Last but not least, I added garam masala to punch up the flavor. It's revolutionary.
I am thankful that we Centurions are spared the joys of eating.
Well, what do you think of my cooking? Though this is just kinda so-so for me.
It's delicious. I can't wait for seconds.
Yeah, this is really great. You're a natural chef, Genus.
Oh, come on. You're gonna make me blush.
I have to agree with them. You've gotten even better.
You think so? Well, I've been experimenting with some new recipes lately.
This is undeniable proof that true culinary genius is not simply inherited.
Yep.
Right. I almost can't believe the two of you are related.
Are you trying to pick a fight?
I'm sorry.
Okay, food's ready.
Wow, it's amazing. It almost looks too delicious to eat. And it smells incredible. I can't believe it.
What's with you? You're staring at the food like you're gonna cry.
It's just... I thought women couldn't cook.
Of course we can cook. You just happen to have poor luck in women so far.
Would you two care to explain that conversation?
Sorry.
Ta-da! Feast your eyes on this. Come sample my one-of-a-kind gourmet cuisine.
Whoa, look at it all. Everything from appetizers to dessert. I had no idea you were such a talented cook.
Well, what did you expect? High-class men have high-class tastes.
This is great. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Not so fast. Your seat's over there.
Over there? But there's only bread and water over there.
And what's wrong with that? Bread is quite a luxury, and I'm such a gentleman I even arranged for sparkling water. No need to be polite. Eat as much as you like. Marta, dear, step right this way.
Isn't this taking the whole chivalry thing a little too far?
Are you hungry?
Yeah, a little.
Then I'll cook something up.
Hold on. Why are you sharpening your axe?
I don't have a proper cooking knife, so I thought I'd use this instead.
But you've got a pocket knife, right?
That's for carving wood.
Yeah, but it's still better than the axe you chop up monsters with.
I believe it might be time to prepare a meal.
Whoa! Is that your own personal cooking knife?
Yes.
And you just carry it around with you?
Don't laugh, but cooking is a bit of a hobby for me.
I wouldn't laugh. I think it's attractive for a man to know his way around a kitchen.
Thank you. However, carrying a cooking knife does come with its own problems.
Like what?
Well, for example, occasionally being mistaken for a criminal. I've been imprisoned numerous times because of it.
For such a perfect gentleman, you sure seem to wind up in jail a lot.
What's wrong, Lloyd?
Okay, this is between you and me. Promise you won't tell anyone?
Of course. What is it?
I just saw Paul's mother Lilia for the first time in a while, and there was just something about her.
Something? Like what?
Well, she just had that air of a full-grown woman. She's kind and ladylike, but she also gives off this warm, motherly vibe. It's sort of like how I feel about Professor Sage. I guess I just find older women attractive.
So, basically, Lilia's a mother and a wife, and you have a crush on her?
Quiet. This is just between us.
Hey, everybody! Lloyd just told me he's gonna have an affair with a married woman!
Lloyd, how could you?
You pervert! I can't believe I actually... Lloyd, what's the meaning of this?
That is despicable.
Wow, not letting anything stand in the way of love. Way to go!
No, it's not like that. I swear it's not.
That was close.
Seriously, too close.
It's because you keep running into monsters without thinking.
You keep trying to fight instead of sticking to support.
Enough!
Huh?
You're both the problem. Listening? Good. Failing to properly estimate your opponent's strength will get you killed.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Good.
Hey, we're doing a pretty good job of adding monsters to our side.
You think so?
Let's keep it up.
Right.
It appears you've grown quite proficient at making pacts.
I hope so. Then again, there's not much to it.
You must always be wary of overconfidence. Pacts are a sacred ritual. For the monster, it means entrusting you with their very...
Another lecture. Tenebrae, you're back in full stuffy mode.
What was that? I say these things for Emil's own good, so he'll be prepared.
Okay, guys. We can't befriend monsters if we don't get along ourselves.
What a remarkable success!
Eesh, you startled me. What was that about?
Our success rate in forging pacts. It is undeniably on the rise lately.
Really?
This is due, no doubt, to the flawless advice I granted you on the subject.
No, not really.
It's thanks to me.
No way.
Come on, cheer up. You've just had a non-stop string of failed pacts, that's all. Don't let it get you down. Hey, nobody's perfect. Even great people slip up here and there. It's not surprising to see you fail. So if you just keep your chin up... What did I do? It's like the more I try to cheer him up, the more depressed he gets.
Emil, if I may.
I know. It's about me failing multiple pacts in a row.
Yes, as I've told you before, when forging a pact, you must consider your familiarity with the target as well as its elemental affinity. The way you are making pacts now.
Okay. I'll do better next time, so stop bugging me.
Emil, I say these things only for your own good.
Okay.
One okay will suffice, thank you.
Okay.
Did I just walk into a family meeting?
Emil.
Lecture again?
Yes, that's right. It is pitiful. Anyone who fails this many pacts in a row must truly be clumsy and foolish.
What are you crying for, Tenebrae? I'm the one who should be bawling my eyes out.
I beg you, if you have any compassion for me at all, please listen to my advice.
I know. I need to be more careful, right? Tenebrae, I'm sorry.
Emil, then you've finally taken my words to heart.
He's totally turned into Emil's father. Can't seem to catch anything.
Nope.
We were close that one time, though.
Yep.
Oh. Almost had that one. Perhaps this is the wrong spot. Or maybe it's the bait. No, I get the feeling the problem may lie with our aspiring angler here.
Would you shut up already? I'm trying to concentrate. I just can't catch anything. Wonder if it's the fishing pole.
The problem is your concentration.
Whoa! Don't just transform back on me like that.
Fishing is all about concentration. It is a battle of wits between the human and monster that can be won or lost in an instant. Attack, then retreat. Retreat and fight again. You must always maintain this delicate balance. The only way to do that is through rock-solid concentration.
So then, what am I supposed to do?
What?
You know, to improve my concentration.
Well, you could.
Yeah?
Do push-ups upon the snowy, frozen fields of Flanor. Sprint over the sandy dunes of Triot Desert with a 25-pound weight strapped to your back. Kneel in quiet meditation beneath the black, moonless night.
Like I'm gonna do any of that stuff. Just hurry up and change into a fishing pole already.
So, Tenebrae, I've got something serious to talk to you about, and I don't want Emil to hear.
Lady Marta, what is it?
Do you think Emil's gotten tired of me? He never puts me in battles anymore.
This might be a good occasion to go on strike.
How can I go on strike when I'm not allowed to fight in the first place?
Yes, but you could go on a healing strike. No matter how grievous his injuries, you could refuse Emil first aid and withhold all of the gels.
But that would be cruel. Though I guess it's cruel he won't let me fight.
Indeed.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That was quite a sigh. What's on your mind?
What's my purpose in the world? Why was I even born? I don't even know why I'm alive.
Rather hefty worries. Where did all this come from so suddenly?
It's just been so long since I've been allowed to fight in a battle.
I see. So that's the cause of your distress.
Always stuck playing second string. Maybe they just don't like me.
Wait, I know what you were born for.
Really?
You were born to be a bench warmer.
It's true. Nobody loves me. What's the matter, Tenebrae?
I'm not sure how to put this.
What is it?
It's just the monsters you befriended haven't been growing... How should I put it? As monsters, they're still immature. When I see you playing together with them, I'm reminded of a...
A daycare center?
Exactly.
Say, Emil, is it just me or does it feel like some really powerful creatures are following behind us?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
You know, lately monsters just don't seem to be attacking us much.
I'm guessing the monsters in our party are scaring them off.
They're way stronger than we are.
So, Lord Emil...
You've come to ask if I'm really going to do this?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Tenebrae. I've made up my mind. I'm going to take on the role of Ratatosk. I know that's not what you want to hear.
I will keep my promise to you. I am your centurion. Whatever you have decided, I will obey you to the end.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Are you referring to meeting Lady Marta in Asgard?
You make it sound so simple. I just know she's going to chew me out as soon as she sees me.
I can see who wears the pants in this relationship.
This isn't a laughing matter. I'm so screwed. All right, Marta must be waiting for us. Let's head back to Asgard.
Right. Time to face the music.
On second thought, I'm not in such a hurry to get back. Is Richter really all that bad?
Are you listening to yourself? He's out to kill Ratatosk, and me in the process.
Yeah, I know, but...
What got you thinking about this anyway?
It's just, back at the Balacroft...
Lady Marta, it's awful. Your hair is in terrible disarray. It's sticking out every which way in the back.
What? Are you serious?
There, a little to the right. No, a little more to the left. Yes, a little higher. No, a bit lower.
Oh, I can't see. A mirror! Get me a mirror!
Emil, perhaps you'd better keep your whole Richter affair a secret.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. I'm really worried.
Are you referring to Lady Marta waiting in Triet?
Yeah.
There were plenty of people waiting to have their fortunes told. We should have time.
It's not that. If she gets a bad fortune, I just know she's going to grill the fortune teller with tons of questions. And even if her fortune's good, it's only going to end up encouraging her.
Seems you've come to know Lady Marta quite well.
I've come to know that laugh of yours pretty well, too. Okay, I guess we shouldn't keep Marta waiting. Let's head back to Triet.
I can't wait to hear what fortune she got.
Don't remind me. The Balacroft Mausoleum in the Cumberto Caves. I think I was able to bridge the gap between Richter and me a little.
I wouldn't be so sure.
He did laugh a bit this time.
That was a surprise.
What sort of person do you think his friend is? You know, the one he talked about?
I was a bit shocked to hear he had any friends at all. His friend must have the patience of a saint. If I may say so, I believe you're that way as well.
I know I don't have any friends. You don't have to rub it in.
I meant to say that you have some saint-like qualities yourself. I'll never master your confounded human language.
Emil, you and Marta know this Richter person, right?
You know him too, Colette?
I think maybe we're friends?
What?
Well, my Crucius crystal, it's this pendant-looking thing I have. Anyway, he asked me to give it to him.
Now that you mention it, the Vanguard has been on the lookout for the Chosen. Maybe they need the Crucius crystals for some plan of theirs.
When I told him I couldn't give up something so important, he said he'd have to take it from me by force.
Did he threaten to kill you?
No, but that scared me, so I tried to get away. Except I turned around and ran smack into the fence of a nearby house and broke it. The people who lived there were really angry. But Richter apologized with me and even paid them for the damages.
And?
He bid me farewell by saying he'd let me go this time, but he'd take my Crucius crystal the next time we met. And then he left.
Sounds more like a threat than a farewell.
I think Richter's a chosen maniac, so he's really into collecting their memorabilia. That must be why he wanted my Crucius crystal.
The spiritual tome and the spiritual apocrypha, do they both have the same kind of stuff written in them?
This book is about Spiritua. When the world was still split in two, she was the most famous of all the Tetha-Allan angels. I even heard Spiritua was once the chosen of Silverant. Is it true?
Yes?
History is not Emil's strong suit.
I'm sorry. I didn't study as much as I should have.
Well, it's not exactly essential for everyday life.
You know a lot about history and all sorts of other stuff. That's really cool.
That's all they ever let me do.
What do you mean?
I mean, forget it. It was meaningless research anyway.
So, Tenebrae, somewhere along the way I got all new clothes.
I see you finally noticed. I've been wondering when you would bring it up.
I noticed right away. Just never seemed like a good time to ask.
Along with the Sorcerer's Ring, those clothes are a symbol of your pact with Lord Ratatosk. It's vital that a Knight of Ratatosk present himself with a certain degree of elegance.
Right.
The outfit's fabric is prepared with a number of special incantations and hexes that make the garment waterproof, wrinkle-free, and mold-resistant. The design is meant to evoke Lord Ratatosk's fierce bravery and his subtle grace. The effect is mesmerizing.
Wait a sec. One other question.
Yes?
What happened to the clothes I was wearing before?
That is the darkness's... I'm sorry. Forget I said anything.
The darkness is what? Hey, come on! And Flora's gonna skin me alive if I lose those clothes.
Only the darkness knows.